Hello guys, welcome to another episode of SaylorPay tutorials. I'm Tutorial Guide, and in today's video, I'll walk you through the entire process of onboarding a new business as a developer who wishes to use SaylorPay's API services. So, to do this, I first need to access my developer dashboard. I can click on this from Finder, or click on the developer icon from here, or click on developer from here, anyone you choose. So I click on developer, I expand the view. Before proceeding, note that every input box with the red asterisk attached to the header is mandatory, and you must provide feedback for all such input boxes. So, first things first, I need to provide my business information. So for the business name, say I go with First Enterprise. Now I need to provide customer support email. So say support@firstent.com. Then business support phone number, let me go with 05056789110. Now to the business website, start with using the format here, https firstent.com. Then business type, there are lots of options here: digital product services, commerce, finance, media and information, regulated contact, other businesses. So we are into digital product, so I select digital product and services. Now I need to provide business description. So say First Enterprise is a tech startup in Ghana. We develop mobile applications from Android to iOS, and also build websites. Okay, so from here, click next. Now I need to provide my payment method, which is how I wish to receive what payments. Select which payment method you want to accept. So we have mobile money, Bitcoin. Clearly Bitcoin is coming soon, so I go with mobile money. Now for mobile money, I need to select a telco. So we have MTN mobile money, Telecel cash, AT money, Airtel money, M-Pesa, Safaricom M-Pesa, Orange money, Tigo Pesa. So I would be using Telecel cash. Enter Telecel mobile money number, so 05056789221. So from here, if you have a merchant ID, you can enter. If you do not have a merchant ID, this is optional, you can skip. So if my merchant ID is 120123. Now note this, the merchant ID you enter needs to be a merchant ID on the telco you were selected. So since I have selected Telecel cash, this merchant ID is a Telecel merchant ID. If I should select MTN mobile money, enter mobile number 02456789110. Now the merchant ID needs to be an MTN merchant ID. So say I go with 123450. So this merchant ID must be an MTN merchant ID. So from here, name on account, First Enterprise. Then I select my currency, which is the currency I wish to accept. So the default is Ghana cedi. You can however change this to any one you prefer here. So I'll go with the Ghana cedi. Click on next. Now next thing I need to do is to provide my integration details. So to integration settings, I need to provide the callback URL. Clearly this is optional, but the callback URL, what this means, or what this interprets to mean, is assuming you've integrated SaylorPay Direct, which is the entire checkout page, into your system, and your customer has successfully made payments, and you wish to redirect them to a certain page, you include the URL for that page here. So say I want to direct my customers to the home page. So https the main website firstent.com/home. So I want my customers to be directed to the home page after they have successfully made payment. Now to the webhook URL, this is where payment status notifications will be sent to. So I just copy the main URL here, paste here, then payments /SaylorPay.php. So this is the address where I want, or this is the URL where I want payment status notifications to be sent to. Now moving on to admin email. So say firstenterpriseadmin@gmail.com. Now admin phone number 05756789110. Now to the admin password. So I enter admin password. And guys, remember this has to be a very strong password. So the password needs to be a combination of numbers, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and special characters. Now after entering the password, I click on this. I agree to the terms of service and privacy policy. So after going through everything, finally click on submit application. So application submitted successfully, processing, please wait, do not close this window. As you can see over here, all I need to do now is to wait for my application to go through and everything to be finalized. So onboarding complete, your API keys are now available on the dashboard. So I move quickly to API keys, and as you can see, my API key is here for the website firstenterprise.com. This is the business I just added. In case I want to change my API key because it has been compromised, what I need to do is to come to this regenerate icon here, click on this. Now I'm asked, are you sure you want to regenerate this API key? Any system using the old key will stop working. So if you have any old system with this API key on there and you regenerate a new API key, those systems would stop working because the API key has changed. So if you want to proceed, click on confirm. So API key regenerated successfully. This is my new API key. So okay. And as you can see, this is my new API key. If I also want to momentarily turn off the API key, I can just toggle this API key disabled successfully. If I want to turn it back on again, I just toggle it on again. API key enabled successfully. Now finally, if you wish for whatever reason to delete your API key, you also use this button here. Are you sure you want to delete? If you are comfortable and sure you want to delete, all you need to do is just click delete, and your API key will be deleted. Also note that once you delete the API keys for a specific website or for a specific business, you cannot add API keys again for that same business or website. So for instance, if I should delete these keys for firstenterprise.com, I cannot onboard firstenterprise.com again on SaylorPay. So if you are comfortable and sure, you can go ahead to click on delete. So guys, if you also wish to view API documentation, you can access this over here. All you need to do is to click on the link. It takes you to the API documentation page. Also, if you wish to view your API history, you can just come here. Clearly, I haven't made any calls as I just created this key. But any history you have tied to any of your API keys, you can find them here. If you wish to filter based on days, hours, you can have access to all of those options here. Now, in a subsequent video, I'll walk you through the verification process of your businesses. So guys, that's it for today's video. I'll catch you in the next episode.